The renowned folk singer, poet and playwright Jimmy Sholanke, affectionately known as Uncle Jimmy or Babagba, embarked on his artistic journey as a founding member of the Orisun Theatre Group, established by Wole Soyinka in 1961. Over 7 decades ago, he made significant contributions to the entertainment industry, leaving an enduring legacy across various platforms from Western Nigeria to international festivals in Senegal and Algeria during the 70s. Uncle Jimmy showcased his versatility through remarkable performances in iconic plays such as Death and the King's Horseman, Kurumi Kongi's Harvest, and many others. A skilled folklore artist and musician, he thoroughly preserved and promoted Nigeria's rich cultural heritage through captivating storytelling, which earned him the title of the Master Storyteller during his time in Los Angeles in California.
Literature, stage opera, theater, and the screen. This series, titled Theater Yoruba, celebrates the golden era of the Yoruba traveling theater with Lanke Omu, the palm wine drinker.
Returning to Nigeria in 1986, he pioneered the program Storyland on NTA, captivating the audience with his storytelling accompanied by artistic performances and guitar melodies, often engaging children in singing and dancing. Some of his notable songs include Onile Gogoro, Ejeka Jo, Now Today You Come, among others. In the 60s, Uncle Jimmy featured in various shows like The Babbage Show, For Better For Worse, Village Headmaster, and Family Scene on Lagos television. His distinctive voice graced the narrator's role in the movie Jagun Jagun, solidifying his status as a cultural icon and beloved figure in the Nigerian entertainment industry.
Paori Tagiri, Awowu, Kiosi Ogundiji, Ogunse.
The renowned storyteller, celebrated for his diverse talent, passed away on February 5, 2024 at the age of 81. Born on the 4th of July 1942 in Lagos Island, he hailed from Ipararemo, Ogun State.
This is Lagos Television, the voice of Lagos.
Àjọ ayédáadé òṣìṣẹ́ ilé wa NNC ti fajúro bí ó ti ṣe fún ìjọba àpapọ̀ orílẹ̀-èdè ní gbèdéke di ọjọ́ kìíní oṣù kejìlá ọdún tá a wà yìí láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní san owó oṣù àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ tó kéré jùlọ. Ọ̀gá àgbà ológun orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ṣàbẹ̀wò sí ìpínlẹ̀ Sokoto, ó béèrè fún àtìlẹ́yìn àwọn ará ìlú. Ọ̀gá àgbà àjọ tó bójútó ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà lẹ́yìn odi, ìyẹn Àbíkẹ́ Dábíré, ti ránṣẹ́ ìkíni sáwọn ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè yìí bí wọ́n ti ṣe jáwé olúborí nínú ìdìbò èyí tó wáyé nílẹ̀ Amẹ́ríkà àti orílẹ̀-èdè Australia. Gómìnà Babájídé Sanwó-Olú kò gbẹ́yìn níbi àṣekágbá ètò ìpàtẹ ìta gbangba èyí tó wáyé ní Tafa Balewa Square lánàá òde yìí, bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ṣèlérí àtìlẹ́yìn tó nípọn bí awérin lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ìdàgbàsókè ètò okòwò ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó. Òkùnkùn bírímù gbalẹ̀ kan ní Calabar látàrí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ìjì lílágbára tó bá ọ̀pọ̀ àwọn òpó iná jẹ́ ní agbègbè náà. orí pápá gbóná girigiri lánàá òde yìí láàrin ikọ̀ Arsenal àti Chelsea. Ikọ̀ Arsenal ló kọ́kọ́ gbá bọ́ọ̀lù sáwọn ikọ̀ Chelsea kó tó di pé ikọ̀ Chelsea jí dìde nínú oorun tí wọ́n sùn lórí pápá. Ẹ̀yìn ọ̀rẹ̀yìn àmì ayò kọ̀ọ̀kan ní ìfẹsẹ̀wọnsẹ̀ náà yọrí sí. Ìbẹ̀rùbojo gbalẹ̀ kan ní Jabalia ìyẹn nílùú Gaza látàrí bí iléeṣẹ́ ọmọ ogun orílẹ̀-èdè Israeli ti ṣe dá ẹ̀mí ènìyàn 36 légbodò.
Cholera, an acute and deadly illness caused by ingesting contaminated water and food, is a formidable public health threat. Its highly infectious nature means that outbreaks can devastate communities rapidly. The symptoms are sudden and severe, profuse diarrhea, intense vomiting, and rapid dehydration. Without immediate and adequate treatment, cholera can swiftly become fatal. Yet, despite its severity, cholera is both preventable and treatable. Awareness and proactive measures are our strongest defenses against this disease. Here are 5 crucial steps to protect ourselves, our families, and our communities. Ensuring safe drinking water. The cornerstone of cholera prevention is ensuring safe drinking water. Contaminated water is a primary vector for the disease, making it crucial to treat all water before consumption. Boiling water is one of the most effective methods. Alternatively, in areas where these options are not available, drinking bottled water is a reliable alternative. Vigilance about water sources and cleanliness can significantly reduce the risk of infection. Food safety and hygiene. Equally important is being cautious about food sources. Avoid consuming food from vendors or sources that may not adhere to proper hygiene practices. Ensure that food is cooked thoroughly and served hot. Raw or undercooked foods, particularly seafood, can be breeding grounds for cholera bacteria. Washing fruits and vegetables with clean water before consumption is also vital to preventing infection. Hand washing. Hand washing with soap and clean water is a critical preventive measure. Hands are a common vehicle for the transmission of infectious diseases, so it is important to always wash hands before eating, after using the restroom, and whenever they are visibly dirty. This simple practice can drastically reduce the transmission of cholera and other communicable diseases. Community sanitation and waste management. Improving sanitation and waste management within communities is essential to combat cholera. Proper disposal of human waste, maintaining clean living environments, and avoiding the contamination of water sources are all crucial steps. Prompt reporting and treatment. Early detection and treatment of cholera are vital to controlling outbreaks. Oral rehydration solutions are an effective treatment for dehydration caused by cholera and can save lives when administered promptly. Communities must be vigilant and report any suspected cases immediately to health authorities. By taking these comprehensive steps, we can build a robust defense against cholera. The fight against cholera requires a united effort, but with determination and cooperation, we can overcome this public health challenge. Together, we can protect our communities and ensure a healthier future for all. Please note that cholera is treated free of charge at all government facilities. This message is brought to you by the Lagos State Government.
It is all about decisive and incisive news report on policy matters, in-depth analysis on topical issues, comprehensive discourse on what is critically at stake, detailing the trends and the issues as they are, understanding shared values, information, opinions, views and thought-provoking policies on democratic governance, the economy, politics and socio-cultural issues. Issues and Trends, a one-stop comprehensive socio-economic and political analysis with Obafemi Craig. Issues and Trends, every Thursday from 9 p.m. to 9:55 p.m. on Lagos Television, DSTV Channel 256, GoTV Channel 120, Star Times Channel 113, and UHF 35. Every Thursday from 9 p.m. to 9:55 p.m. on Lagos Television. Issues and Trends with Obafemi Craig. Do join us.
Have you had a hard time with taxes and understanding tax administration in Lagos State and the complex nature of Nigerian tax law? Do you know what agency or tier of government collects the various types of taxes? Have you ever found yourself asking any of these questions? Join us for your favorite program, The Tax Talk, your infotainment program.
Driven by a highly motivated team, Lagos Television brings you robust programming. We are the voice of Lagos.
Glad to have you join us on the news at noon on Lagos Television. I am Aminat Elegushi. The estimated cost of landing petrol on Nigeria's shores is reduced by 20.34%, dropping to 971.57 per liter over the past 3 months. The decline in landing costs, which reflects the price of importing and distributing the product, indicates some relief in terms of global market fluctuations and supply chain factors. Despite the reduction, the retail price of petrol in Nigeria is sharply increased by 71.79% from 617 per liter on August 1st, 2024 to 1,006 naira per liter by November 8, 2024. According to data released by the Major Energies Marketers Association in its Competency Center Daily Energy Bulletin, oil marketers imported petrol at $1,219 per litre at a Brent crude oil price benchmark of $80.72 per barrel and at an exchange rate of 1,611 per dollar in August. Petrol sold at 617 naira per litre during this period. The development comes as the Nigeria Labour Congress accused petroleum marketers of inflating the pump price of petrol, which it says is significantly higher than the actual market value. The total debt of the 36 states in Nigeria rose to 11.47 trillion naira as of June 30th, 2024, despite increase in allocations by the Federal Account Allocation Committee and their internally generated revenue. An analysis of data from the public debt report released by the Debt Management Office revealed that rise was 14.57%, higher than 10.1 trillion naira recorded in December 2023. External debt for the state and the Federal Capital Territory also climbed from $4.61 billion to $4.89 billion, while domestic debt for states and the FCT also declined from 5.86 trillion naira to 4.27 trillion naira within the period under review. In naira terms, the debt increased by 73.47% from 4.15 trillion naira to 7.2 naira, following the devaluation of the naira from 899.37 to a dollar in December 2023 to 1,470 per dollar by June 2024. In total, states and the FCT accounted for Nigeria's public debt of 134.3 trillion naira in June, a decrease from their 10.29% share in December 2023, as the nominal debt level increased. Lagos State remained the most indebted in foreign currency, accounting for 26.9% of the total foreign debt, equivalent to $1.24 billion. The Tinkan Island Port Command of the Nigeria Customs Service has announced a revenue generation of 1,406 trillion naira from January to November 2024. Controller of the command, Dera Nadi, while briefing newsmen, also announced the impoundment of illicit drugs worth 37 billion naira. We have details in this report.
Speaking with journalists at a press briefing in Lagos, Controller of the Command, Controller Dera Nadi, says the revenue figure is unprecedented as it was the highest in the command's history. Nadi attributed the feat to recent innovations introduced by the service, including the Authorized Economic Operator Program, advanced ruling, as well as the time-release study. These innovations, it says, significantly enhanced trade facilitation and improved revenue collection.
Command wishes to celebrate this milestone of collecting over 1 trillion as custom duty, being the first time this has been achieved in the history of Tinkan Island Port Command. I dedicate this achievement to the Comptroller General of Customs, Bashir Adewale Adeni, MFR.
Nadi says the command also intercepted 16 containers of illicit substances, unregistered pharmaceutical products and other items discharged between May 17 and October 23, 2024. He said the drugs valued at 37 billion naira were imported into the country from India, United Kingdom and Canada.
The drugs imported include codeine-based products, numerous shipments of cough syrups with codeine, Bacadine and codeine Bronclia, DSP with codeine for throat and chest cough, 100 mils, 200 mils per carton. We also have tapentadol and carisoprodol, 420 cartons of Royal carisoprodol BP. We have benzohol tablets, cannabis indica.
We are witnessing this mammoth quantity of illicit drugs beautifully taken out of illicit circulation through the combination of effort of sister agencies.
NAFDAC and Nigeria is on ML3, what we call ML3. There is the world's drug regulator. So we are working towards going level 4, which is the final. That once we get that level 4, every pharmaceutical products from Nigeria can go to anywhere in the world.
As the Yuletide season approaches, the Tin Can Customs Board reassure stakeholders that the command will partner with those who are compliant to ensure that there are no delays in their cargo delivery.
Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has assured business owners of building a digital-first Lagos economy by supporting startups and technology innovations. Governor Sanwo-Olu was speaking at the Lagos State Government Day and closing ceremony of the Lagos International Trade Fair held at the Tafawa Balewa Square, Lagos Island. Omomi Okeowo has the details.
The last day of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry International Trade Fair is marked as the Lagos State Government Day. This is to honor its host city and a government that continues to put its entrepreneurs first with giant infrastructure projects and an enabling environment. As the 2024 edition comes to a close, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu is excited about what the last 10 days has created for businesses in Lagos, Nigeria, Africa, and the world, and says the state government, taking a cue from the Chamber of Commerce and Industry, will hold an international fair in the first quarter of 2025.
Africa needs to trade among themselves. We need to deepen that relationship. Let us open our borders. Let us be able to interrelate because we're closer to one another, right? And whatever it is, we'll now trade with other parts of the world. We've seen at Lekki Deep Sea Port, we're committed to making Lagos, a commercial gateway, not just to Nigeria, but to Africa. Sustainability remains a central part of our growth strategy, and we're making decisive steps towards becoming a cleaner, a greener Lagos, because that is important for us as well. We don't also just want a Lagos that will, there's some studies that say that by 2060, Lagos can go under. It will not, because not just that we're praying, we're actually also doing the right thing that it doesn't go under.
Has been particularly deliberate in implementing policies that streamline the regulatory framework, reduce bottlenecks, and enhance transparency. So as we approach 2025, our ministry, under the able guidance of Mr. Governor, has set even more ambitious goals to boost commerce, cooperatives, trade, and investments in our state.
For the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, the 30th edition of the fair enjoyed a tremendous success, particularly due to the support of the Lagos State government and the federal government.
There will always be some areas for improvement. We have taken note of some feedback on the strategy for 2025. We look forward to a bigger, better, and richer 2025 fair. And we expect all of you to be with us on Friday, 7th of November 2025.
After 10 days of connecting businesses and creating value, the Lagos State Chamber Lagos International Trade Fair has ended. The trade fair, which was held at the Tafawa Balewa Square on Lagos Island, had over 1,000 local and international exhibitors. One of such exhibitors is Mr. Terry.
Yeah, good afternoon, sister. How are you doing? Wow, 10 days has been so great. At least for the past 10 days, we have exhibited and we've seen the good value of what we paid for. We are so grateful to the Chamber of Commerce, Lagos Chamber of Commerce, that this year has been so great.
It has been so massive. We least expected what we got, but we thank God. It's as if it shouldn't end, but we have to go. Yeah, it's been nice. This year, we are saying there is no money in Nigeria, but people came this year massively. I guess maybe it's because of the free entry, because in the last few years, people have been paying to enter. So we've had little crowd, but this year it's massive.
And there's people we have been selling because we were here last year. Some customers that patronized us last year, I think they are the ones that make us to sell more.
Lagos State was subsequently awarded for its contribution to business growth in Nigeria. Omomi Okewu, LTV News.
Thank you, Omomi. Now, pensioners in Lagos State have appealed to Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu to implement the approved pension scheme before Christmas. Chairman, Nigeria Union of Pensioners Contributory Pension Scheme, Omishode Michael, who made the plea, noted that the implementation will enable pensioners enjoy Yuletide. Omishode also commended the governor for the approval and the settlement of all outstanding pension arrears in the state. Biodun Akibusuyi, a one-time secretary of Lagos State Union of Journalists, has also been appointed as secretary of the state pensioners. In sports, Chairman of the National Sports Commission, Shehu Diko, has assured on holistic development to regenerate growth from the grassroots and aid talent discovery in all sports. The NSC boss made the promise when it received members of the victorious Team Nigeria to the 15th Pan-African Scrabble Championship in Rwanda. We have details in this report.
Team Nigeria won the top honors in the male-female individual categories and the overall team title at the African Scrabble Championship in Kigali, Rwanda. At the just concluded championship attended by 92 players from 11 countries, Nigeria retained the team title for the 15th time in a row, while Oluwatimileyin Doko emerged champions ahead of two other Nigerians, George Ezionre and Nobu Onoshevere. The graduate of pharmacy from the University of Lagos became the youngest winner of the male's crown at 24, making it the 14th time Nigeria is winning the male event. Delta-born Twoyo Mayoko was the best female and Adebisi Adekonsi was second.
So going into this 15th Africa Scrabble Championship was one that we were a bit confident, or let me say we were 80% confident that we will win, because we know that no other African nation does what we do in Nigeria. So we went into the Africa Scrabble Championship and cleared the top 7 prizes out of the 10 prizes, winning the best Africa Scrabble Championship country trophy, and then coming home also with the Africa Championship trophy. So these trophies are what we came to present to the Chairman National Sports Commission today.
Receiving members of the victorious Scrabble team Nigeria in his office in Abuja, Chairman National Sports Commission Shehu Diko praised the champions for making the country proud in Kigali. 37 self-sponsored players represented Nigeria at the African Scrabble Championship after the defunct sports ministry under the leadership of Senator John Eno refused to fund the trip to Kigali, citing lack of funds. The elated chairman assured the team of the National Sports Commission support in their future outings.
Your success has validated what you have been thinking. That if you do the development the right way, you support through the schools, through the whatever system we could do, through the monthly tournaments we are doing, which is part of the domestic development, naturally the success will follow. So what you have been achieving here clearly validates and justify our thinking that yes, if we focus on the development, we can also sustain the trophies. You have said we have been winning this for the past 15 years. Only 1 year you lost. So it shows clearly you are doing something right.
The NSF will also present the trophies won by Team Nigeria to the Nigeria Senate President Godswill Akpabio, who is the grand patron of the Nigeria Scrabble Federation. The theme on their arrival from Kigali had dedicated the victory to the Senate President for his contribution to the growth and development of the mind game in Nigeria and the continent.
For more news, connect with Lagos Television on these social media platforms. Many thanks for staying with us. Please remember to call the Lagos State toll-free lines 767 or 112 in case of emergencies. I am Aminat Elegushi. See you again at 2 p.m.
This is Lagos Television, the voice of Lagos.
Many thanks for joining us on Ibile Updates, our grassroots governance program here on Lagos Television. I am Alimat at DME. On the program today, members of the Governor's Advisory Council visited Uriade Local Council Development Area to assess the level of development with a view of ensuring that the chairman is projecting the agenda of the party well. Omolara Oyewale's report is presented from our studio.
Members of the Governor's Advisory Council in the state were at Uriade Local Council Development Area on an assessment tour to inspect projects facilitated by the council chairman and its impact on the people.
We are covering Lagos West 2, and I can tell you that they may not promote themselves very well, but our chairman, they are doing a human job. They are doing wonderful. They are making the party proud.
As you are coming, you can see a great work that is being done on the major road. And also, it will be a link road to other inroads that is in Uriade. Since he came, I know that they have affected so many lives, both in Riverine and in the upland.
The team also engaged community members on infrastructural development and challenges being faced in their various communities.
Our party, APC, has deemed it fit to monitor the infrastructural development in all the council areas. With the forthcoming local government election, we want to rate the impact of the chairmen in their various communities.
The whole Wajega is suffering in everything, except the Honorable Kilometala Hazan. I think greeted that she's a mother. May God continue to help her. She is the only local government chairman that knows us in Wajega, that easy our pain sometimes, despite they are saying we are not at Uriade, but we belong to Uriade.
Our inner roads are very, very, very important that we need to look at. I can tell you that at Jebule, as far as it is concerned today, almost all 98, about 80 to 90% of their roads are well tarred. If anybody can challenge me on that, because I have seen this myself, I've carried out a survey on it myself, and I can tell you categorically that that is well done.
The pedestrian bridges that we have that links Uriade to Abubuwa. I discovered that the pedestrian bridge at Oluti is working, but it's not effectively working because of the position. And there are some strategic areas that we have traffic of people that are crossing, that those bridges will need them, that place at the position we want at Oluti.
The chairman, in response, promised not to relent in delivering more dividends of democracy to the people, in line with her party's manifesto.
There is no how a council or elected person can finish a project. Governance is continuity. We will stop at where God asks us to stop, and we will continue from another place. For me to have worked tirelessly to work at the Riverine, they should give me bosa. I thank God that God gave me the wisdom, the knowledge, the capacity to do it, both at the Riverine and at the upland. And I will continue to do it until when I finish my tenure in the next 7 months or 8 months.
This assessment tour by the GAC members would serve as a wake-up call for the council authorities to redouble their efforts in facilitating more people-oriented projects and programs to the community.
Residents of Onibungu Local Council Development Area benefited from the free medical outreach organized by the council authority. Details in this report.
Health, they say, is the foundation of human well-being, yet access to quality medical care remains challenging for many in Nigeria. For this reason, the Council Authority of Unigbongbo Local Council Development Area organized a free medical outreach for residents of Unigbongbo as a way of making quality and affordable healthcare available to indigents in the area at no cost.
We have facilities here that can cater to them. They should try to understand and know where their primary health centers are in their local government. We have drugs for them, we have doctors, but they're not making use of these facilities. So we need people to understand and to trust us with their health. So please come to patronize your primary health centers.
The chairman told me that the Awori indigenes in diaspora are coming home to have a medical mission. They are coming to support us because this is something that the chairman has been doing before. But with the introduction of these people in diaspora from America, from Canada, from the UK, and the rest of the world, it's really a fantastic thing to have them around.
The health mission took place at Abule Unigbongbo Primary Healthcare Center and is provided residents with access to free screening and treatment of silent killer diseases like hypertension, diabetes, eye care, dental care, and it was backed with free medication.
We are honoring our late chairperson, Honorable Dotun Olakonle. So everybody is wearing this to honor him. We're all in mourning. We're in shock that he's gone, but his legacy continues. So we're here with different types of drugs to treat the people in Unigbongbo area, and we hope we'll continue his legacy.
We are having an optical, dental, and cervical and prostate cancer testing. We'll be referring the cataract patients to a partner that will be doing that for us, free for the patients.
He's always a go-getter. When he says he's going to do something, he gets it done. But what we would like to encourage is that let's continue with this legacy. We will continue to come back to this community to remember him for the inaugural candid medical mission.
The council also used the outreach as a medium to honor the late council chairman, Oladotun Olakonle.
Been into the primary health center here, and it's not local government standard. You've seen what obtains here. I mean, if the chairman hadn't put in the structure, we would not be able to have a mission like this. No matter how much outsiders want to come and do something, if there's no foundation, if there's no adequate spacing, if there's no place for them to actually do what they have come to do, they will not be able to conduct their work. So looking around, you know that the late chairman laid his foundation. He did what he's supposed to do.
That I've always been advocating on. The government is not about the people that are in the system alone. It's about every one of us coming together to complement each other's effort. And the organization that has come from the diaspora have indicated that it is necessary for the people to come together to achieve community development. Now you can imagine them gathering the resources all from the diaspora to come around to contribute towards community development. It's a really wonderful thing and a splendid job done indeed.
The beneficiaries expressed their gratitude, saying the health mission was a big relief to them financially.
I'm really down since yesterday, but it's by His grace I wake up this morning to be here, and which I know as they have attended to me, and all drugs is going to be free. Even the eyeglasses being given to me is free. The card, everything is free.
The community, we appreciate him in every aspect. Even of recent, he did free palliatives. You understand me? So we embrace him, and we always embrace all his activities, because personally to me, I brought two patients here. One is for cancer, and the other one is for cataract. For you to do cancer or cataract now in this country free, you know how much it costs.
This intervention creates a path for a healthier future for residents of Unigbongbo, and the impact of this intervention on the productivity level cannot be underrated. Also in Ikosi Ejirin Local Council Development Area, residents benefited from the free medical outreach organized by the Council Authority in partnership with a non-governmental organization. Omolara Oyiwali's report is presented from our studio.
Over 1,000 residents of Ikosi Ejinri Local Council Development Area and its environs have benefited from the free medical outreach organized by the council leadership in collaboration with a non-governmental organization as a way of giving back to the society.
In addition to the general assessment by nurses, diagnosis by doctors, we have a pharmacy that's fully equipped with lots of free medication that we will give out to everybody who comes here. In addition to that, there is cancer screening for the women. There is a dentistry that will provide deep teeth cleaning and some extractions. We're also doing free eye care, eye tests, and free glasses to go with that. We're also performing 20 free limb deformation, and with that we're working with the Lagos State Ministry of Health to do that.
The council chairman noted that this program is designed to answer the pressing health needs of residents who lack access to essential health services.
Here in Ikosi Ejinri, we take the health of our people very serious because we believe health is wealth, and a healthy nation is a wealthy nation. So that's why we engage in this partnership to make sure that we make good and qualitative healthcare service delivery accessible for our people, and not just for selected ones, but for all and sundry. And that is what you are seeing today. Today is another practical demonstration of the fact that we are committed, to taking the health of our people to the next level.
We have a lot of indigent people who are not so buoyant, who have one thing or the other.